This is John Kohler with OKRaw.com to have another exciting episode for you. So I often like to make videos when I travel, and today's video is going to be a fun one. We're here actually at Cermak Fresh Market here in Bedford Park, Illinois, right outside Chicago. I guess this is a suburb near Midway Airport. And one of the questions I get a lot is, hey John, you know, raw food diet is so expensive. Well, today, once and for all, I want to prove to you guys that, you know, it is really inexpensive and actually much less expensive to eat produce than it is to eat processed foods. And a place like the Cermak Fresh Market can help you do just that. You got to find a place like Cermak in your area that has the lowest possible prices on the produce. Now, the produce here is non-organic, and I encourage you to eat organic produce whenever possible. Even better than shopping at your local supermarket or health food store. It's better to shop at your farmer's market, or even best yet, to grow it yourself. So I always like to look at things in the terms of good, better, best. And the best, of course, is organic. The next best is, of course, conventionally grown produce. And that's a lot better than any kind of other processed food, in my opinion. So anyways, let's head into the Cermak Fresh Market and check out some of the prices. And I'll share with you some of my hints and tips on shopping for produce on the raw foods diet. Let's walk inside and see how much everything costs here. All right, here's some pineapples, and I'll rarely eat unorganic pineapples. 2 for $3. That's $1.50 each. That's amazing. How about 10 small oranges for $1.69? That's like 17 cents each for oranges. Bosc pears, 59 cents a pound, but you could probably get 3 or 4 of those in there. How about small Florida oranges? These guys are probably better for juicing. 10 for $1.99. That's 20 cents each. Here's something actually I would get. These seedless cucumbers, probably hothouse grown. 2 for $1. I mean, that's wholesale prices in California, and they're just selling them here for super cheap. We could just walk around the store, man. 1 pound of non-organic strawberries, 99 cents a package. And once again, all this stuff is non-organic. Now, if the options are eating non-organic produce or non-organic processed foods, well, I don't have to tell you what's worse. You want to get the non-organic produce. It's far better than the processed foods. Here's a Braeburn apple, 69 a pound. Fresh lettuce, a whole head of lettuce, 59 cents. Come on, people could afford these prices. Look at that. Green cabbage, 19 cents a pound. It's totally amazing. So they got some crazy prices here, like baby carrots, 59 cents for 1 pound of baby carrots. I mean, come on, you guys should be snacking on baby carrots instead of a candy bar at these prices. Tomatoes, 79 cents a pound. Florida avocados, which are the ones I get, $1.99. They're a bit spendy. But what you could get are the standard Hass avocados, 2 for $1. I mean, man, it's definitely a good price, and I do buy non-organic avocados. Oh, but if I had the choice of all the tomatoes here, I would definitely get these guys, the On the Vine tomatoes, $1.69 a pound. These guys are hothouse grown and definitely a lot more flavorful than the other ones. Another thing I'm getting today are the Manila mangoes, also called Adolfo mangoes or champagne mangoes, 59 cents each. For nice, large, and more importantly, ripe mangoes. These guys are gonna be so delicious. When picking an Adolfo mango, you wanna look for one that's actually just like this. Nice yellow color, not too much green in the skin, and it gives to gentle pressure. He doesn't want it too soft, it's gonna be bad, but gives to gentle pressure. Here's one over here that's not quite as ripe. You can see like the green in there, and there's one that's a lot riper with the nice yellow, vibrant coloring. So one of the things I like about ethnic markets is that there's a wide variety of foods to choose from. Like these guys, these are spiny chayotes, and then they got the smooth chayotes. You could eat those just like a squash. And they got the cactus leaves. If you don't want to deal with all the thorns on the cactus, you could get them dethorned or just pre-cut up, ready to eat. And you know, these guys would make an excellent addition to a salad. What I want to show you guys next is this stuff right here. Actually, at the end, this stuff is called verdolaga, and that's this stuff right here in the package. And this is actually verdolaga is purslane in Spanish. So you know, you guys definitely want to eat and include purslane in your diet all the time. It's rich in omega-3 fatty acids, and most Americans' diets, including raw foodists, can be deficient in omega-3 fatty acids. Next, I want to talk about just some more of these killer prices, man. 5 pound bag of carrots, $2.99. Radishes, whole bag for 99 cents. I mean, these prices are insane. We're like really good. Celery right here, 79 cents a head. Standard romaine lettuce, 79 cents. Green lettuce, 99 cents. Bunch spinach, 79 cents, and you can even get your dandelion greens here. Ooh, man, they're getting a bit pricey. They're $1.69 for dandelion greens. You're gonna notice in this produce section, there's all different kinds of produce, all different shapes, sizes, colors, textures, and varieties. And as a raw foodist, one of the things you do want to do definitely is rotate your diet. So today, maybe you're gonna have some, wow, cilantro. 19 cents a bunch, man. That's probably the cheapest I've ever seen it. And it's not even grown here in Chicago or Illinois. But you could have literally a salad out of cilantro at this price. I mean, get about 3 heads, chop it all up, put a dressing over it. Hey, you're having a cilantro salad tonight. Tomorrow night, what you're gonna do is maybe you're gonna have a parsley salad, you know, with some parsley. Maybe you'd like to have a fennel salad, chopped up fennel bulb. That's actually quite good. Tastes kind of like licorice. Maybe the following night you want to have a chard salad. The next night after that, have a kale salad. But I don't ever recommend eating a mustard green salad. That stuff really needs to be cooked to temper the taste down. Of course, broccoli rab salad right here. You can just chop that up, put that in the salad. And what you really want to focus on in a raw foods diet is rotating the produce you eat. So don't eat romaine today, romaine tomorrow, romaine the next day. Eat romaine today, eat the red lettuce tomorrow, and eat the dandelion greens the following day. And don't forget about the watercress. Watercress is an amazing food. It's actually one of the highest nutrient dense leafy greens aside from kale. So yeah, eat some watercress once in a while as well. That's a little bit more expensive at $1.49 a bunch. Besides eating a variety of different fruits and vegetables every single day, you also want to eat the foods of color. So, you know, here's the pepper section, and I love all the different colors of the peppers. We got orange peppers, we got red peppers, we got yellow peppers, and here's some light green peppers called cubanella peppers. Actually, those guys aren't quite ripe. But nonetheless, the message here is to, you know, eat all the different foods of colors. Each of the foods of color have different antioxidants and different pigments, which are really helpful and beneficial for us. Another cool produce item that you might want to try if you've never tried it before is this stuff right here, and actually it looks fairly fresh. This stuff is called jicama. And there it is, sweet, crunchy jicama, 69 cents a pound. Definitely one of my favorite root crops to eat that they have at this store. You can basically just, you want to peel the skin off, slice it up into chips, and dip them in some guacamole. You could also juice them up, of course. You want to peel them first or add them to salads. In addition, right next door, they call this Sevilla, and this stuff is actually aloe vera. So aloe vera is very healing to your body for your digestive system. But besides being healing, consuming aloe vera, the gel with your food may increase the absorption of some of the nutrients in the food due to the properties of the aloe. Next, let's talk about the coconuts, and here they are. These are the brown coconuts. They also have Thai coconuts. I think they're like a bit more expensive at $2.49. These coconuts are 99 cents. So coconuts are my favorite source of water, even better than buying bottled water. Just get it in a coconut. I mean, this is nature's purified water, high in electrolytes. When picking a brown coconut, you want to check for a few things. Number one, you want to check out the eyes in this area here. And you don't want to see any kind of like discoloration. These look all right. These are mature, and the mature ones last a bit longer. The thing you want to do when you get a coconut is you want to shake it. And if you don't hear any water sloshing around, you don't want to get it. You want to actually find one that has the most water sloshing around as possible. The most water means it's younger and it's going to have more of that delicious liquid to drink. You know, when the water starts to dry out, and then maybe the coconut is also going bad. Many stores don't have a high turnover on the coconuts, so that you may end up often buying bad ones repeatedly. So it's best to come to a market like this one. Oh wait, this is a good one right here. You can also tell by the color. See the difference in color on those two guys right there? There's a darker one, this is a lighter one. This lighter one, when I shake it, I could hear that it's mostly all full of water. And this is going to be definitely the one I'm going to buy today. So these style coconuts are not necessarily known for their water, but they're meant for consuming the meat. The meat is high in fat, and because it's a thicker meat and rich in medium chain fatty acids. So oftentimes what I do is I like to make coconut butter or coconut oil or even coconut milk with the meat inside. Now the water inside is not coconut milk, that's coconut water. If you blend the meat inside with water and then strain it out, all the fibers, then you'll have a coconut milk. Now there's just aisles and aisles of processed foods in this area of the market. And once again, you know, eating any kind of produce in the produce section is way better than eating any packaged or bottled foods. You know, so I want to encourage you to eat the freshest quality food as possible. You know, if that includes growing your own, that's the best. Next best, farmers market's third best. You know, try to get organics, and if you can't do that, you know, eating any kind of produce from the produce section, far better. than eating any kind of jello or processed products. What we want to do is we want to get back to eating the foods found in nature, as natural as possible. So produce is found in nature, but you know, conventional produce is not quite natural because they're using some basically chemical fertilizers and pesticides. But you know what? You got to do the best you can. And if you live in a place where you don't have organic produce available, that's the best you could do. So stick with it. And I might encourage you to visit the Environmental Working Group website to research the top 10 pesticide residue containing foods and the least 10, and focus your diet on the least 10, and you know, eat some of the ones that have high pesticide residues on rare occasion, or get them organic if you have the ability and chance. Hopefully this episode shared with you that, you know, eating a living and raw foods diet can be affordable. As I walk by the Oreos here for $4.69. That's insane. You could buy so much produce that has a lot more nutrient density but not caloric density, and we want to focus on eating foods that are rich in nutrient density and not caloric density. And my final comment is simply this: you know, you could either pay now or pay later. You know, the better quality the diet you eat now, the healthier you're going to be, and the less hospital bills and drugs you're going to have to be buying later, in my opinion. So once again, my name is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. We'll see you next time, and remember, keep eating your fresh fruits and vegetables. They're the best.